good jokes. And he comes up with that one. Anyway. By the way, Bill Buckley is here. It's a thrill for me to meet him, too. I think we've all forgiven him for that error in the World Series. Oh, that's Bill. I thought William F. Buckner. Remember him? He was on. The fans were I was at all World Series games last year. The fans at Shea were really sports. You know, bunt on him, he's a cripple! It was a nice... They had a hint every time he went out to play. I'd like to congratulate the pandas. At last, they gave birth, the pandas in the Washington Zoo. They couldn't figure out why they wouldn't breed in captivity. How about 1,000 people watching every move they make all day long? It didn't take a genius to figure out why Ling Ling and Ting Ting wouldn't bang bang. It took a long time. And now, the best laid plans, it's liable to eat it. You don't know what these pay. It's liable to eat its own child. I mean, you know, they eat sassafras leaves, only one thing that grows on Sunset Boulevard. What's that plant? From Hawaii. They're very specialized. So let's just hope for the best. Anyway, she seems to be a good mother so far. And I just saw my mother in Fort Lauderdale. She's 78. And my parents live in a community called Tamarack, Florida. Ever heard of it? Maybe you know my dad. Maybe you know my dad. He wears white pants, white shoes, and uses illegal golf balls that he saw on Ted Turner's cable news network. It's a nice new approach to morality, encouraging you to cheat on your friends in golf. You know, it's just an ordinary, you know, your friends will never know. Not for tournament play, disclaimer, disclaimer. It's just an ordinary little golf ball with a 3,500-pound thrust Garrett turbofan engine in it. To make sure that one octogenarian will get, you know, shoot a ball 500 yards, another one 4 feet, and make them... you know, it's interesting. My father's 79. I mean, the perks of being 79. He says, don't tell me a lot. We used to say it younger, but now every second word, don't tell me. I've seen it all. You know, and we had this petty argument recently. He swears he saw Babe Ruth point and hit a home run at Yankee Stadium. Not true. Where did it happen, baseball fans? And take it, Holy Cross. Wait a minute, too close. I suddenly felt like Alan Ludden, who was a nice guy. Actually, it was done in Chicago, Wrigley Field. He pointed at Homer. And it's a trivial matter, but I said, Pop, he didn't. Don't tell me I saw the bat. My father also claims to be the little boy Babe visited in the hospital before he hit the home run. Which is a tough one to pass off on your friends. You know, that's right, Benny. I'm gonna hit a homer for you this afternoon. And I hope you have a good future when you grow up as a textile salesman at 2% commission with no pension. He knew so much. He knew so much. Actually, this business, I'd like to do an oldie. All right, you guys ready? Yeah. Let's do an oldie. You look at this band, you think oldie immediately, don't you? It's a cappella, actually, but I wanted to include you guys in it spiritually, sort of. I like the old music. To my way of thinking, the older the better. If you know this one, come right in. This is the kind of thing it does in it. It's an old one. You guys remember it. Very old. In sanctum filietum Viriemae, glorientus passibus tum jubilate. Remember that one from 1312? It was number 4 on the hit parade with a crossbow for a millennium. It was a tremendous hit. But I can assure you, ladies and gentlemen, Dick Clark was there to... I'd like to do one more chant for you. It went so well. This is a rather tradition here at NBC. Bob Hope did, Johnny doesn't, but Gregorian chant and Burbank go hand in hand, pretty much. This one was from the 11th century. It's very soothing music. It really is beautiful. This was used to call the friars to the evening meal in a French monastery. You mean? Om Sanctus Sanctus. Supper! Thank you very much.